Good morning and welcome to Cards and Coffee. Welcome to Honeybee You Tarot. If you are returning, I thank you so much. It's always good to know that I have return viewers as I'm trying to build my community. And also welcome to anyone who is new to my channel. My name is Melissa. And Melissa means honeybee. And of course, you are all the most important aspect of the community, but also it's important that it's honeybee, you get it, that we all really accept our unique self, our unique journey, the purpose, our why. That we are important, that our life is important, that our pain is important, that our healing is important, as well as, to be, if we can accept that for ourselves, then we can accept that in others. So that's really, I don't have a great elevator speech for this channel. I need to work on it. But anyway, that is who I am and the intention. Okay, so for this series, Cards and Coffee, we're just having a dialogue with parts of self, the parts of self that are illustrated in this interactive cards deck. Everything you need is in the description box below regarding the decks that I'm using, the purpose of this series, and any journal questions. If you want to take the time, make the effort to utilize this for your own personal growth. Okay, so let's see which part of self wants to be seen and heard today. Oh, similar. Okay, we've already had. Okay, well, we've already had 3 of these, so we'll put these back and we will look at this guy. Okay, so you can take a second to pause, write down your initial reaction to this image. How do you resonate, if at all? Okay. Let's see what this part has to say. Kind of a partier here, right? Hanging out with some friends. He's got this, hippie vibe. His belt buckle has the MJ leaf, if you know what I mean. They're all kind of hanging out around a campfire. So he's got his shredded jeans on. Yeah, very, very, what's he wearing around his neck? Looks like some kind of a beaded necklace, turquoise necklace. Yeah, I'm curious to see what this guy has to say. I have my coffee cup as be the change you wish to see in the world. This coffee cup used to be black. It's old. One of the ways I set my intentions for the day is to choose a coffee cup. So all of my coffee cups have meaning for me. That one is very, very old one. Very important part of my own personal journey. Okay, so the questions that I am using are structured around the chakra and the energy centers, okay, to dialogue with this part. Okay, what does this part have? I have, okay, so we're at the base chakra, physicality, connection to tribe, family, that kind of thing, Anything that provides us with a sense of safety and security is in the I have. So it's, you know, very much connected to survival, our beliefs around survival. So it can be a seat of fear, also some trauma. But let's see what this guy has to say. I have. Okay. Well, at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So that's kind of interesting, right? And we have the Two of Wands. Okay. So when we're looking at parts may have an external expression that, you know, and we all can relate to this, that on the outside looks one way, but they're internally motivated in a way that's more to protect or in service of the self because of its beliefs, right? So I have something that I want to put out there, you know, something that I want to manifest and create in the world. There's something, and this guy's just cloaked in red. So something that I want to do, move towards. It could be something, you know, it could be travel, it could be moving far away, but, you know, I think he really sort of wants to make a statement, an impact. Yeah. It may be some healing. Yeah, I'll reserve what I was just about to say and see if anything else comes up. It's really kind of around addiction. Okay, I want. So now we're looking at the Sacral Chakra. This part wants. The Sacral Chakra is, you know, creativity, partnerships, relationships, the relationships that you create, you bring in. You know, they're chosen. It's not, you know, necessarily like family of origin kind of thing. It's your chosen family, friends, partnerships, anything that you have created in your life. Self-worth. Okay. Just leave those. Yeah, the Empress was there, flipped over. I can only take so many cards, right? Okay, so we've got Seven of Pentacles. This is I want. Did I say that? Knight of Wands. Yeah. And the Justice card. Whew. And the Star at the bottom of the deck. This is interesting. I'm not sure why. Okay. It looks to me like he does want to build something. He does, maybe has been working on something in his life, you know, to build his coin. Could be a career, anything that he's been trying to work on. And looks like he's kind of in a pause, trying to figure out, well, what do I do next? Do I move forward with this? Do I, you know, kind of reevaluate what more do I need to do to grow what I've been working on, to expand what I've been working on. It looks like he would potentially want, it's almost like want someone to come in and why do I want to say rescue? I don't know why I want to say rescue, because I'm not seeing that, but that's what I'm getting. I feel like he wants help. I mean, the cards I usually see, like for codependency and that kind of thing, they're not here. But, you know, he may be also hoping or wishing or wanting that this thing comes in very quickly. And maybe because it isn't coming in as quick as he wants it to, could be causing him to struggle with, you know, is he on the right path? Is he doing the right thing? Is he in his purpose? Is he manifesting, you know, his why? Yeah, I need to turn this deck over because I keep looking at those images. Okay. I kind of feel like he wants something to like light his fire. I'm hearing, come on, baby, light my fire. I feel like he wants something to, you know, kind of get him jazzed up, get him excited about, you know, life, which is interesting, right? Because the image here is he's, you know, partying, hanging out with friends. I mean, if, again, conflict. Okay, I can and I will. 8 of Wands. So fast-moving energy coming in. It could be fast-moving energy being expressed, or lots of ideas being expressed or thrown out there. Page of Pentacles. Seed and offering some opportunity in the world. I can and I will. Yeah, I feel like this guy just really wants to do something big in the world, you know, and he has a belief, you know, maybe that, you know, one of those kind of have-tos, one of those mistaken beliefs, like I have to do something that's big or I'm not enough, right? Or it doesn't matter, or it doesn't count. Like if I'm not seen, but I'm going to communicate. I'm going to put myself out there, and maybe, you know, let me see how he. I'm just trying to look at the other people in the picture. Like, are they dressed as flamboyantly as he is? So, you know, like on his, you know, like I said, he's got the belt buckle with the yeah, I don't know what I can say on YouTube, but he's got the grapes kind of dangling off of his vest there. He's got the headband, right? He's really trying to express something in his dress. Where everyone else in the background, they're kind of like blending in normal, like looks like yoga wear and stuff. Not that they're not partying along with him, but there's something about him that really needs to be, seen or acknowledged. And that's, yeah. Something about him that needs to be seen or acknowledged. Can't and I will. Okay, I love. It's like it's almost like he also wants to go from like 0 to, fame, from the seed to instant, kind of fame. Okay, what I love. Ooh. The moon and the 10 of Cups with, man, this Ace of Cups is just all over the place here at the bottom of the deck with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's something hidden, something deep down within him that he might idealize, or he might also need to heal. When I see the 6 of Cups, it's like, it's the past, it's nostalgia, but I see it also as, healing the inner child, healing the wounds of the inner child. It's kind of like something within, his heart center is wanting or loves the idea, maybe the memories of, maybe desires, hopes for the promise of having it all, right? Like coming into relationship, having the 2.5 kids, the home, and just, having all of his wishes fulfilled in partnership, though, like with a partner. And I don't know, why does he hide that? Why would this desire remain hidden? Is this image, this kind of lone hippie dude, I can be all alone? Is that like more of a protector? Is it, yeah, I think he's wounded somewhere, in that area. Seems that this is a definite, it just seems like this is a persona, this is maybe also a way of coping dealing with pain. From childhood, if he has a deep need to be seen, like up on the world stage, right? Like, is that a natural desire? I mean, some of us are born with that natural, kind of dramatic flair, creative, expressive, outward, extroverted. You don't have to be extroverted to be out there on the world stage, but, creative in that way. Or is it, kind of a compensation for not being seen and heard, maybe as a kid? Okay, I speak. What do I speak? I wonder what, well, we'll find out what the spheres are. I speak. Yeah. I'm going big or I'm going home. I'm in control. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I'm gonna do something big in this world, and I'm directing my chariot. Lots of Cancer energy here. I speak, I see. Okay, what do I see? I see. What do I see? I see would be, the mind's eye. Sort of intuition. Third eye. I see. I mean, this guy, he wants it all. He sees this legacy. I see what, I can see like what I'm going to create. I can see my future. I can see building this, castle, building this world. I'm going to have the coin. I'm going to have the money. And bottom of the deck is 9 of Wands. And underneath that is 7 of Swords. And underneath that is 8 of Swords. Judgment. I've fought hard. I am fighting hard. I know my journey. I know my path. I know my hurts, my struggle. I should say I see, you know, it's kind of like, I think he sees himself. Look at the two, you know, the bands around their forehead. And like, I'm not going to let anyone hurt me or stop me. You know, there could be some lack of trust, could be that some of the things that he tells himself are less confident. There could be some sort of imposter syndrome, you know, going on there. He may believe also that he has to do things on his own because he cannot trust others, because he has been betrayed. There's just this real sense of like, I'm going to create everything. Like, I want the family, I want the things, I want the, you know, to be the star of the show. I want to be seen, I want to be heard, and yet, I don't know, there's a disconnection there. All right, I know. You know, could he be deceiving himself? Could he be deceiving himself and others? Ooh, okay, I know. Yeah. And then we've got the 9 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, which can refer to, you know, overindulgence in any way, shape, or form, which, okay. But 9 of Cups can also be about, you know, wishes fulfilled, self-fulfillment, self-satisfaction. What am I doing? That was at the bottom, and this was what came out. The Strength card. Okay. So the Strength card is in I know. I think he knows he needs to get control, not so much of the external world and where he's going, but of the internal. Okay, so we move from a 7 to an 8 to get, I think he knows that. But is he going to say that? Is he going to admit that? No. 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 He's going to be defended. And he's going to, you know, he knows that this is going to require a certain type of bravery, a certain type of courage, a certain type of strength in order to actually get the kind of control that he says that he has, or to manifest the things that he wants. That's why I feel like there's like some not delusion, but deception. You know, that it's almost like he knows he's deceiving himself, but never let him see you sweat, right? Yeah. So, okay, let's look and see what this part What is the purpose and the role of you to the self? What is your purpose? What is your purpose? Ugh. Yeah. Got rejection. I protect. Remember I said he's a protector. I protect the wounded parts from feeling rejection. Where the wounded parts have been rejected, I'm going to make sure they don't have to experience, that again. I don't care what anyone thinks of what I'm doing, what I'm putting out there, how I'm putting it out there. It doesn't matter. I won't let that impact me or stop me. And yet, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got five bottles plus wacky tobacco in his hand. Not that I'm against it, just saying. Okay. Okay. What is your fear? Grief. Faith. That's an interesting one, to be in fear. Okay, I said I would bring this up if it came up again. A lot of times, or one of the things that comes up in addiction is that addiction, now I'm not saying he's addicted, but he's definitely using alcohol and drugs for some reason, is that there's like this lack of a sense of connection. And it's a substitute for connecting to the higher self. It's a substitute. Spirits, it's a lower vibe spirit, right? Alcohol is spirit, rather than, the high and the ecstasy of connecting to your higher, wiser self, spirit, God, the universe, understanding sort of your place. Faith and gratitude. Okay, so we've got grief, faith, and gratitude. I want to read more about those. The grief, that's a no-brainer, right? I'm afraid of loss. I want to read from faith and gratitude. And let's see, how would I feel if I didn't have to work so hard? Well, okay, so guilt. So in my mind, it would be, kind of being free from obligation, destiny, understanding that my path might karmic choices, the choices I make as I have come up to destiny, and workaholic. Interesting. Wow, and this is a creative image, right? So it's funny because there's a potential there, right, that this person would be freed from this person here, this guilt person, is doing, like the ironing and all of this kind of stuff. So, like the mundane things. Whereas in this picture, the workaholic, it's creativity and painting and all of that. So I just kind of feel like this person wasn't working so hard to kind of deny, avoid, suppress, protect. It would be free to actually do the creative work necessary to do whatever he wants to do. This is a creative person. Probably is very highly intuitive, probably is very highly sensitive person. Okay, faith. We are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they will suffer. It is time to deliver your message. Yeah. So he could have a real fear that his pain and wounding will hold him back. So rather than deal with it, heal that inner child, wherever that card was, do that work, the internal work. He's doing this kind of false external expression that isn't helping him to truly manifest what he wants. Yeah, you are meant to inspire others. Yeah, there's destiny here. That could be a huge burden too for this part. Sometimes like our power, our capabilities, our potential is scary. Yeah. Okay, and let's see, gratitude. You are capable of more than mere mortal conversation. This is a time of enlightened communication, and you will raise the consciousness of others. You are stepping into self-mastery. The gifts you see in others already live within you. If we go back to faith, we're looking at what frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. Personal inquiry. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? Key ideas, narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using energy in a self-defeating way. Yeah. Using energy in a self-defeating way, which, I said there was like some was earlier. The Seven of Swords was there at the bottom of the deck earlier. So, self-deception, keywords, gifts, muse, fear, and then for gratitude. Let's see. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you are unhappy in any relationship, Lucy reminds you that it's always in your power to change it. There is no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. Personal inquiry. Who is the person I admire most? Why? How can I live to that level? Okay. Key ideas: friendship, deep love, pregnancy, nurturing, unconditional love towards self or others. Keywords: appreciation, recognition, and esteem. You know, this part could have a fear that he will not live up to, remember he was having these nostalgic, perhaps memories, or pain around family, something from childhood, potentially needing to heal that inner child. There's something that remains hidden within himself around family, or that kind of perpetual joy. And so I'm wondering, maybe he is afraid of not being able to live up to that, so he puts on this act and this persona, but what he's really afraid of is that he couldn't really live up to it. And so rather than put in the work necessary to create what it is that he is fully capable of doing, and risking rejection, he's wasting his energy. Okay. And a final message. And you gotta feel for this part, because they are putting on this show to protect the wounded part from feeling less than, from rejection, from getting overwhelmed with trying to live up to certain expectations. Fox spirit in reverse, in the protection message, this says think on your feet. Okay, this is the card. So we've got oranges, we've got a feather, okay. Fox came out, is it in yesterday's reading as well? It's real crafty, but also, kind of maybe connecting. It's a number 9, so yeah, connecting to your path, connecting to your spirit. Let's see, 27. Are you camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy? Perhaps you're being too clever for your own good and playing games to protect yourself. Being dishonest with yourself or others can be isolating and create obstacles to true connection. Fox spirit calls you to be attuned to what is happening within you and around you, so that your quick thinking and creativity can lead you to better relationships and situations. Doing the inner work necessary. You are called to use your fox spirit beneficially rather than in ways that keep you from experiencing what you want. Or perhaps right now you are realizing that a situation is trickier than it appears on the surface, and you are afraid to make a move in case it turns out to be a mistake. Fox spirit is here to remind you that when you are in alignment with the Great Spirit, the answers and solutions can come quickly and you can trust them. Right? In alignment with the Great Spirit. Destiny. Got to connect to spirit here rather than the lower spirits, alcohol, drugs. Don't overthink a situation in order to avoid the challenge of facing a difficult truth. Fox Spirit's creative nature will always be there to guide you and help you move quickly into better circumstances. Okay, well, if this resonates, I hope this was helpful. And again, just check in the description box for some, questions for reflection, opportunities to journal on any of these cards and coffee parts of self that come up. Okay, and I really appreciate you take a second just to hit like, share this if you think anybody would enjoy this series. Leave me a comment. That's really helpful. And have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.